Well, the Insomniac Games League at this point is more massive than most have imagined. This is perhaps the biggest behind the curtain leak there has ever been, seen beyond the Microsoft court case. But the stuff that's interesting to me are the sales, especially related to Ratchet and Clank. But we have charts talking about Insomniac game sales in general, going all the way back to the 90s. First thing that pops out to me is, wow, they straight up never made a game more popular or profitable than classic Spyro. After decades, their second game ever was only surpassed by Spider-Man. That is wild. Though they did come close a few times, which I will talk about. The Resistance games I have never played but heard they were good. We unfortunately see diminishing return more so than Ratchet and Spyro games, but overall seems like it was doing fine. Now for the entirety of the Ratchet and Clank series. The first thing to notice is how crazy high Size Matters is, the second highest selling game in the series. From what I read online, it was mostly due to it coming in bundles. Still, that's a heck of a thing to see. Classic Ratchet and Clank and the remake being that high is no surprise. When you think about, the PS4 reimagining was told many times to be the fastest selling game in the franchise. And we now know that flat out means best selling as well, which makes sense. Let's tag along with the movie. The PS4 was quite a healthy system and it was a discounted game. The Future series suffered a bit. A Crack in Time, a fan favorite, did not sell that well, and Into the Nexus, the last of the Future saga, did poorly. Perhaps the worst selling Ratchet and Clank game period. I don't remember if it came out budgeted or not. Now, the PS4 looks to have brought life into the series, which looking at fan base reception of that game is kind of which makes it kind of ironic. And while I personally think Rift Apart would have performed better if it came out a little sooner off the sales of PS4 Ratchet and Clank. Now again, my heart goes out to the Insomniac Games employees, but a fandom that was really going through an emotional roller coaster was the Ratchet and Clank fandom. They thought the series was dying when they found out it made no profit, but turns out those were simply the projections the series had. The series is not going to get cancelled. The series is very much healthy and maybe even coming earlier, but yes, it's still a far away release date. Hopefully we will have content like we have another TV series besides that Life of Pi thing that they can't even talk about. This is still funny to me, and we can do some nice speculating. I imagine if PS4s were more readily available and it came a little bit closer after the success of the PS4 game, Rift Apart would have probably done even better. A fan base that honestly should be feeling pretty down right now, and who my heart goes out to, are the Sunset Overdrive fans, because my goodness, that game did not sell. I don't know what they can do besides maybe a remaster, but then again, it's all, even if they wanted to make one, it's all wrapped up into this sort of licensing nightmare between Microsoft, Insomniac Games, and Sony. So yeah, I feel like it's more safe to say we will never see a new Sunset Overdrive game. Like, yeah, it might be time to accept that harsh truth. But still, no matter what, the series is healthy, and I can't wait for more. Tell me your thoughts in the comments, and please like, sub, and hit the bell. Later.